Life is a gift from God, and we decide how we want to live and what we want to be. You can be a rich in barns or you can be rich in God. What is your choice? On the text of Luke chapter 12 verses 13 to 21 is very clear. And the text says, someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." But Jesus said to him, "Man, who made me a judge or arbitrator over you?" And he said to the crowd, "Take care and be on your guard against all greed, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." And then Jesus told them a parable saying, "The land of a rich man produced plentifully, and he thought to himself, 'What shall I do? For I have nowhere to store my crops.' And he said, 'I will do this. I will tear down my barns and build larger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, you have ample goods laid up for many years. Relax, eat, drink, be merry.' But God said to him, 'Fool, this night your soul is required of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be? So is the one who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God.'" So you want to be rich in barns or you want to be rich in God? The rich in barns put before him accumulation, security in goods, peace and well-being as a way to eternity. And the rich in God, on the other hand, puts before him love for the neighbor, justice, sharing and service as the way to eternity. The man who is rich in barns has all his confidence in abundance of goods, and he thoughts there is no room for God, no room for others, no room for the neighbors. He thinks only in himself and the goods that he possesses. The witness of the rich of barns are the avarice, injustice, and exploitation. Wanting to be rich in barns make the human being become a machine of consumption, competition, and violence, generating unequal relationships and depleting the riches of our planet. On the other hand, the rich in God knows that life is short. God indicates in the text, "Tonight, your soul is required. You will die." That's it. Death is certain. Security is not in material goods. Why accumulate so much if you can take nothing? And we have lived all the fruits of our labor to others. So, the people all the time say, parents collect money, children take advantage of it, and grandchildren put it to waste. And besides that, create weak and lazy people. What we need to accumulate are values to lead us in the future generation to respect each other and to live peacefully as brothers and sisters. In the person rich in God, peace and well-being are not found in material goods, but in faith. Faith is never alone. It itself gives birth to this love that recognizes that God is present on the neighbor. And when I serve the neighbor, God becomes present in myself. The rich in God has love for others, has justice, and share and serve. That's their witnesses. Wanting to be rich in God makes the human being see that we are precarious And the value of life is not based on having things, material goods, but on being, and in the being of the other. If I want to live, the other also needs to live. So what is your choice? You want to be rich in barns, or you want to be rich in God?